living with diabetes, or just trying to keep your blood sugar in check? Let's talk about something that's likely already in your kitchen pantry: nut butter. You probably see it as a simple spread for toast, but did you know that the right kind of nut butter can be a game changer for your blood sugar control? 3 of the most common types, pistachio, peanut, and almond butter, are more than just delicious. They can actually help lower your blood sugar, protect your nerves, support your heart and eyes, and even balance your hormones. Now, why is this so important? As we age, our metabolism naturally slows down. Our cells can become less responsive to insulin, and low-grade inflammation can start to build up. This is where these amazing nut butters come in. They are packed with powerful nutrients like magnesium, vitamin B6, and healthy fats that work on a cellular level to improve how your body uses insulin and fight off oxidative stress. Let me break it down for you. Pistachio butter is a superstar for your eyes. It's loaded with lutein and zeaxanthine, 2 antioxidants that are known to help protect against the eye damage that can come with diabetes. It's like a shield for your vision. Then there's peanut butter. It's rich in resveratrol and monounsaturated fats. These compounds are fantastic for stabilizing your blood sugar levels after a meal, and can even help calm down stress hormones like cortisol. A little spoonful can go a long way in keeping you balanced. And we can't forget almond butter. It's an excellent source of vitamin E and magnesium. Both are absolutely vital for protecting your nerves and supporting healthy hormone function. Think of it as nourishment for your nervous system. I always tell my patients, it's not just about eating more, it's about eating smarter. When you're picking a nut butter, always go for the natural, unsweetened versions. Check the label and make sure there's no added sugar or palm oil. So, how can you incorporate this into your routine? It's simple. Try having a small spoonful before you eat a meal that's higher in carbohydrates. Or, instead of spreading it on white bread, try it on some crisp apple slices for a snack. These small, consistent habits can make a huge difference in how your body manages glucose day in and day out. It's an affordable, simple, and effective strategy. Sometimes, the path to better health doesn't start with a complex plan, but with a thoughtful spoonful of the right food that helps your body heal and find its natural balance. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on living a healthier life. See you in the next one. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that could genuinely change the way you manage your health, especially if you're dealing with diabetes. We're going to talk about 2 powerhouse foods, but we'll start with one that's often overlooked: pistachio butter. Now, I know most of you are familiar with peanut or almond butter, but stick with me, because pistachio butter is a game changer for blood sugar control, nerve health, and even balancing your hormones. When we break it down, pistachio butter is one of the most diabetic-friendly spreads you can find. It has a super low glycemic index of about 15, and its glycemic load is under 2 per serving. In simple terms, this means it has almost no effect on your blood sugar, especially when it's unsweetened. In fact, one clinical study found that adding pistachios to meals actually reduced post-meal glucose levels by up to 30%. What's even more impressive is that it improved insulin sensitivity in just 4 weeks, all without any medication. That's a pretty amazing result from a natural food. Let's look at the nutrition. 2 tablespoons of pistachio butter give you about 180 to 190 calories, 15 grams of healthy fats, 6 grams of protein, and only 5 grams of net carbs. But it's not just about the macros. It's packed with vitamin B6, magnesium, potassium, and important trace minerals like zinc and copper. All of these nutrients work together to support nerve repair, improve your mood, and boost your heart health. But here's where it gets really exciting. Pistachio butter contains 2 powerful antioxidants called lutein and zeaxanthin. These specifically protect the retina, which is the delicate part of your eye, often damaged by high blood sugar. For anyone, especially seniors, showing early signs of diabetic eye strain or mild retinopathy, incorporating this into your diet could make a real difference. It doesn't stop there. Pistachio butter is great for your gut. It contains natural prebiotics that feed the good bacteria in your digestive system. These good bacteria then produce something called short-chain fatty acids, like butyrate. These compounds help lower inflammation throughout your body, repair the lining of your intestines, and help your liver regulate insulin more effectively. It's no wonder that many people report feeling calmer and more balanced after making it a regular part of their diet. There's another cool benefit: plant sterols. Pistachio butter is rich in these compounds that help lower your LDL, or bad cholesterol. They also support hormone production. For men, this can mean healthier testosterone balance. For women, it can help with ovulation and hormonal stability, which is especially important for those dealing with conditions like PCOS or insulin resistance. Now, a quick word of caution. Pistachio butter is calorie dense, so you don't need to go overboard. A tablespoon once or twice a day is perfect. You can spread it on a slice of pear or some celery sticks, or my personal favorite, blend it into a smoothie with unsweetened almond milk, a handful of spinach, and a little pinch of cinnamon. It's both delicious and incredibly therapeutic. When you're shopping, make sure you check the label. The best brands will list only one ingredient: pistachios. You want to avoid any added sugars, honey, or palm oil, as those can completely undo all the wonderful benefits. And remember to store it in the fridge to keep it fresh. Yes, it is a bit more expensive, usually running between $8 to $12 for a jar here in the US, but I want you to think of it as a small investment in your long-term health, for your eyes, your nerves, and your metabolism. For anyone managing diabetes, this isn't just a spread. It's a daily act of self-care in a spoonful. Okay, now let's shift gears to something we all know and love: peanut butter. It's a staple in nearly every kitchen, but for those living with diabetes, it can be so much more than just a comfort food. When you use it the right way, peanut butter becomes a quiet but powerful tool to stabilize your blood sugar, stress hormones, and improve your metabolism all day long. Most people know it's high in protein and healthy fats, but what's often overlooked is how it interacts with your body's glucose system. Natural peanut butter, the kind with no added sugar or hydrogenated oils, has a low glycemic index, between 13 and 18, and a glycemic load under 2 per serving. This means it won't cause those dreaded blood sugar spikes. In fact, research shows that eating a spoonful of peanut butter just 10 to 15 minutes before a meal can lower your post-meal glucose levels by up to 30%. That's a simple and effective strategy that works even for older adults with insulin resistance. A serving of 2 tablespoons gives you about 190 calories, 16 grams of healthy fats, 8 grams of protein, and only 5 grams of net carbs. These nutrients work as a team to slow down digestion, make you feel full, and keep your energy levels stable for hours. But here's a fascinating detail. Peanut butter contains resveratrol, which is the same antioxidant you find in red grapes, and it's also rich in magnesium. Both of these help activate a protein called GLUT-4, which is responsible for moving sugar from your bloodstream into your muscle cells to be used for energy. This activation can happen independently of insulin. This is huge because it means peanut butter can help improve your glucose uptake even if your insulin response is sluggish, which is very common in type 2 diabetes. It also supports mental clarity and mood. Peanut butter has an amino acid called tyrosine, which helps boost the production of dopamine. Dopamine is the neurotransmitter that's responsible for focus, motivation, and emotional balance. For anyone struggling with that afternoon brain fog or fatigue, a spoonful of peanut butter can provide both mental and physical steadiness. Peanut butter can even help balance your stress hormone, cortisol. It contains beta-cetosterol, a plant compound that supports your adrenal health. Many of my patients notice their morning fasting sugar is high, even when they're eating carefully. This is often due to cortisol surges overnight or in the early morning. A small spoonful of peanut butter before bed can help smooth out that hormonal rhythm and lead to lower morning glucose readings. There's also a benefit for your liver. The oleic acid in peanut butter, a type of monounsaturated fat, helps your body burn stored fat in the liver, reduce inflammation, and restore insulin sensitivity. This is incredibly important because fatty liver disease affects nearly 70% of people with type 2 diabetes. Now, let's bust a common myth that peanut butter causes weight gain. The truth is, when you eat the right kind in moderation, it can actually help with weight control. Its powerful combination of protein, fat, and fiber activates hormones that signal fullness, which helps you avoid overeating later. Just 1 tablespoon before a meal with more carbs can naturally reduce your total calorie intake without you feeling deprived. If you want to get creative, try this simple, diabetic-friendly recipe. Mix 1 tablespoon of natural peanut butter into half a cup of plain Greek yogurt. Add a dash of cinnamon and sprinkle some chia seeds or a few blueberries on top. This delicious combo helps reduce inflammation, supports digestion, and creates a glycemic shield that keeps your blood sugar steady for hours. When you're at the store, read the ingredients list carefully. Look for brands that list only peanuts and maybe a little salt. Avoid anything labeled low-fat, reduced sugar, or flavored, because these usually contain hidden sweeteners or hydrogenated oils that can raise your blood sugar and harm your heart. Keep your natural peanut butter in the fridge and give it a good stir to mix the natural oils back in. And here's the best part, it's incredibly affordable. A jar of good quality, natural peanut butter usually costs between $2.50 and $4 in the US, making it one of the most budget-friendly, diabetic-friendly foods available. So, when used smartly, peanut butter does more than just satisfy a craving. It helps regulate your glucose, lower stress hormones, support your liver, and stabilize your appetite. For anyone trying to take control of their diabetes naturally, it's a simple, practical, and comforting ally that definitely belongs in your kitchen. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you found this information helpful. Alright, let's wrap up our series with the third powerhouse on our list, almond butter. It might look ordinary sitting on the shelf, but trust me, almond butter is one of the most therapeutic foods you can eat, especially if you're managing diabetes. It does more than just protect your heart. It helps regulate hormones, calm inflammation, and even supports your nerves and eyes. From a blood sugar standpoint, almond butter is incredibly gentle. It has a glycemic index of around 15 and a glycemic load of less than 1 per serving, that's one of the lowest of any spread out there. This means you can enjoy it without worrying about those dreaded spikes and crashes. A 2 tablespoon serving gives you about 190 calories, 18 grams of healthy fats, 7 grams of protein, and only 3 grams of net carbs. It's the perfect combination for steady, sustained energy. But what really makes almond butter a standout is its effect on your hormones and metabolism. It's absolutely loaded with magnesium, providing over 20% of your daily needs in just 1 serving. Magnesium isn't just for muscles and nerves, it's a key player in improving insulin sensitivity. It also boosts a hormone called adiponectin, which encourages your body to burn fat instead of storing it. People with higher adiponectin levels tend to have a lower A1C and less belly fat, to huge wins for anyone with diabetes. At the same time, the monounsaturated fats in almond butter help rebalance leptin, the hormone that signals to your brain that you're full. Many people with diabetes struggle with leptin resistance, meaning they still feel hungry even after a meal. Regularly including almond butter in your diet can help restore your body's natural I am full signal, leading to fewer cravings and better portion control, especially in the evening. Now, one of the most impressive benefits is its vitamin E content. A single serving delivers over half of your daily requirement. Vitamin E is a powerful antioxidant that shields your retina, nerves, and blood vessels from the oxidative stress caused by high blood sugar. For seniors, this can mean better eye function, fewer symptoms of neuropathy like tingling or numbness, and improved circulation. And there's more. The vitamin E, along with zinc and copper in almond butter, also plays a vital role in hormonal balance. For men, it helps protect sperm cells and maintain healthy testosterone levels. For women, it supports ovulation and protects ovarian tissue from inflammation, which is often a problem with conditions like PCOS or insulin resistance. On the cardiovascular front, almond butter is an all-star. It packs 11 to 12 grams of heart-healthy monounsaturated fats per serving, which can lower your bad LDL cholesterol and raise your good HDL. It also contains arginine, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide production. This helps your blood vessels relax and improve circulation, which can relieve issues like cold hands and feet and lower blood pressure. This is especially important for older adults or those dealing with diabetic neuropathy. Research has also shown that regular almond consumption can lower C-reactive protein, a key marker of inflammation throughout the body. So, almond butter doesn't just manage symptoms, it actually targets the root causes of insulin resistance, fatigue, and even mood swings. By calming that inflammation, it also helps protect the precious beta cells in your pancreas, preserving your body's ability to produce insulin naturally over the long term. Let's talk about weight for a second. I know many people shy away from almond butter because they think it's too high in calories. But here's the twist. Studies show that people who eat almonds or almond butter regularly tend to lose more abdominal fat. It even benefits your gut. The prebiotic fiber in almond butter feeds the good bacteria in your digestive system. These bacteria then produce compounds like butyrate, which reduce inflammation, strengthen your gut lining, and improve insulin sensitivity. If you deal with bloating or other digestive issues, you might find that almond butter helps calm things down. Want a quick, diabetic-friendly recipe? Try this. Mix 1 tablespoon of almond butter with half a cup of steamed mashed cauliflower, a pinch of cinnamon, and a few drops of vanilla extract. It creates this creamy, low-carb pudding that satisfies sweet cravings without spiking your sugar. Or, just spread it on cucumber slices or blend it into a smoothie with avocado and chia seeds. As with any nut butter, always choose unsweetened, unsalted varieties with just one ingredient: almonds. Skip the flavored kinds with added honey, maple, or palm oils. Store it in the fridge and give it a good stir before using. If you have kidney concerns, just be mindful of the potassium content, but for most people, it's perfectly safe. In short, almond butter isn't just food, it's natural therapy in a jar. It supports your pancreas, hormones, heart, eyes, and digestion, all while keeping your blood sugar stable. A single spoonful can help shift your body from a state of inflammation toward healing. So, let's bring it all together. Pistachio, peanut, and almond butter. These three form a powerful trio for anyone managing diabetes or simply trying to stay ahead of it. Each one brings something unique to the table. Pistachio butter is a champion for lowering blood sugar, repairing nerves, and protecting your eyes, all thanks to antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin. Then you have peanut butter, which helps maintain steady glucose levels and balance stress. It even supports your body in burning fat and protecting your liver naturally. And let's not forget almond butter. It's fantastic for your heart, hormones, and gut health. Packed with magnesium and vitamin E, it helps shield your cells from the damage of chronic inflammation. Now, these aren't some exotic, hard-to-find superfoods. They're simple, accessible, and affordable. When you use them with a bit of know-how, they become like functional medicine right in your own pantry. As a doctor, here's my practical advice. First, portion control is key. These butters are calorie-dense, so 1 tablespoon, once or twice a day, is the perfect amount. Second, be a label detective. Avoid commercial brands loaded with sugar, palm oil, or artificial flavors. You want to see just one ingredient on that label, the nut itself. Third, use them strategically. A spoonful of peanut butter before a meal can help flatten that post-meal glucose spike. Adding a bit of almond or pistachio butter to your morning smoothie can nourish your nerves and give you stable energy all day long. Fourth, pair them wisely. Combine your nut butter with fiber-rich foods like celery sticks, apple slices, cucumber, or even some chia seeds. This duo gives you a double benefit. It slows down carb absorption and keeps you feeling full and satisfied for longer. Remember, consistency is far more important than quantity. It's the small, daily habits that build significant, lasting improvements in your glucose health over time. I've seen countless patients make this one simple switch, trading sugary snacks for a spoonful of natural nut butter. Within weeks, their A1C levels improve, their energy comes back, and those intense sugar cravings just start to fade away. That's the real beauty of healing with nutrition. It doesn't ask for perfection, it just asks for consistency. Food isn't just fuel, it's information. Every single bite you take sends a message to your body, telling it how to function. When you choose the right foods, your body listens. It begins to heal and thrive, whether you're in your 60s, 70s, or even your 80s. So, the next time you're reaching for a creamy, satisfying spread, make it count. Let it be a spoonful of healing, not just for your taste buds, but for your nerves, your eyes, your heart, and your hormones. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the Healthy Path channel, and share it with someone you know who might be struggling with their blood sugar. You never know, your one share could be the thing that helps someone regain control of their health, one spoonful at a time. Stay healthy, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll uncover more everyday foods that can quietly transform your blood sugar and restore your energy.